Hey guys, I know this is a quick update since I only posted it a couple hours ago, but I did have an interesting story, so I thought I would do a quick on-the-go, no edits sort of a thing. So, as I was uploading the last video, I swear to God, I had 4 minutes left on the upload, and I was actually getting everything together. I was about to go to the bathroom in the coffee shop and then head out. And well, that was the plan anyway. And just as I'm getting my stuff together, two cops walk in. Now, cops here dress like military, so I mean, my first impression was the military is here for me. It took me a minute to realize. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, I don't know if you can hear her. No, I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Anyway, sorry. I just got off the bus. Uh, um, so no, thank you. Oh God, my legs are so sore. What was I saying? Okay, so the cops walk in. The cops walk in, and oh, I have to go to just do the steps one at a time. Oh, my knees are gonna kill me tomorrow. I think tomorrow is just a recovery day. Uh, and I don't know if somebody called them or they just happened to be coming to the coffee shop and was like, "Hey, a foreigner, let's check his passport." Well, they checked my passport, and there's nothing wrong because I've been checking every month. But because of the crazy year that we've had, once foreigners passed, or at least for Americans, it's not the same for everybody. But for Americans, once we pass the normal amount of renewals that you get for a visa, well, normally you have to leave the country. That's why they limit. That's why it's called a limit. Um, but sorry, I'm so tired and brain fried. So there's nothing in my passport. I don't know if you can hear her. I hope you can't hear this woman. She's so loud in my ears, giving me instructions on how to get home. Um, uh, there's nothing in my visa. There's nothing in my passport that shows. It just shows an expired visa, and you don't have to do anything now because of COVID. They've just been saying, it's fine. You don't have to renew. So they're just calling it automatic renewal, and they've been doing that since summer, about August. People have been getting these because I can't even. Normally, you would just go across the border, right? I would just go you book a little weekend trip to Bangkok. Again, if you can hear her, I'm so sorry. That volume is just gonna blow your ears out. But maybe you can't. Hopefully, you can't. On my last phone, the audio would go through from my earphones, and you would hear it on the video, which is crazy. Anyway, sorry. If you didn't hear anything, then that's just a mysterious thing. But this is why I'm posting it on my personal site, and this is not a professional post, in case you didn't notice. So anyway, nothing in the visa. Normally, what you do is you book a little weekend flight to Bangkok, and then I can zoom this out now if my arm can handle it. And then you just so you fly there and you'd apply. You go to the Vietnamese embassy, apply for a new visa, and it'll take 2 days to get it. And then at the end of the weekend, back on a plane, and you're back in Vietnam. Now that's for people who don't have work visas, but still live in Vietnam, which is my situation this year. But because you can't leave the country now. Even if you could leave, I mean, technically you can leave the country, I should say, but then you had to do quarantine at wherever you went and quarantine when you get back, which means every month you'd be out of work for 1 month. So that wouldn't work, and they know that. So they're doing the automatic automatic visas. This is 20, not mine bus. Oh, the not mine bus. That's the one. Oh, we all love. Okay. Anyway, so where was I? Anyway, so there's nothing in my passport that shows that I'm legal here, even though the government's been saying, yeah, that's fine. And so they saw it. I looked at my passport, and they're like, oh, well, you got to come to the police station. And I was shitting my pants. I was like, oh, and they might have thought I had done something wrong because I saw them walk in the door, and I was packing all my stuff up. But I was already doing that. I was already getting my stuff together because, I knew the bus left fairly soon. It was about 7 o'clock, and, but a few minutes before 8 was the last bus. So I was like, okay, I still have plenty of time to get there. But then when they showed up and they were like, oh, we got to go to the police station. I'm like, well, now I can't leave. So they took me to the police station. I'm shitting my pants. I was like, oh, God, what am I going to do? And they're checking the passport. And finally we, started talking together. And, Chinese culture, it reaches out there. And I'm so glad I'm familiar with it. I didn't totally freak out. I was kind of inside going, oh yeah, this is not good. This is a problem. So I was thinking that, but at the same time, I was like, you know what? You never see Chinese people lose their cool until they do, I guess. But rarely. In a situation like that, like you would just be like, hey, what's up? If I still smoked, I would have been giving them cigarettes, and we would have been all good. And so we got to the police station. Of course, they're like, sit down and have some tea. And I was like, oh, great. Well, I love tea. So we're having tea, and the guy offers me a cigarette, and I smoked one because that's what you do. And we're sitting there talking about it, and he's kind of like, I'm calming down, and he's like, well, it's not really, we know there's been an extension. It's not really a problem. But there's paperwork to do. Because now you're in town, you're in our town, and we've got to document. I guess that's what it is. Since I'm not entirely legal, and it's a weird situation this year. I haven't done anything wrong, and the government's been issuing the extensions and automatic extensions, and that's fine, but still there has to be paperwork. I think that's probably also Chinese culture, cultural influence. They just love paperwork. But they also love getting out of paperwork is the second thing. And so as soon as I showed him my train ticket for tomorrow. And he's like, so you're going to be staying here tonight and leave tomorrow? And I said, well, I bought this for tomorrow, but, if I was going to take the last bus home tonight. And as soon as he heard that, he's like, well, he talked to somebody, somebody else in the room, and they're like, oh, yeah. And they said, well, the last bus leaves in a few minutes. He said, if you want, I can just take you to the bus station. And I was like, of course that's what I want. I didn't say, please take me to the police station. I was trying to get out of here. And so apparently that solved everything. And off we went. That was it. The guy took me to the bus station. Super nice guy. Handshake, thank you very much. Here's the bus you get on. They do, like when they do something like that, I've had that happen in other places. I should say in China when the plague was starting, I had a trip planned. And I was not sure about whether to go, but, nobody knew what was going to happen at that point. So I actually ended up going on this trip, and I was going to go all over Hunan province and take wonderful pictures that I've actually taken before, but I had a better camera, and I was like, because there's some, when you go off the, Hunan tourism is not like on the world's radar. So you can really get out there and get some great shots and some cool things. And so that's what I was going to do. And yeah, that didn't work. What ended up happening was they stopped me at the train station. They're like, plague, dude, you got to get back on the train and get out of here. Excuse me. And seeing I was a stupid foreigner that didn't know what was going on, which is, sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing. Saliva, it's not pollution. The mask is working. I still can't deal with my own bodily functions. Sorry. Okay. So anyway, just to cut that story short, same thing happened. The police were like, "Okay, well, we're going to take you to the train station." They actually stopped me at the train station, so they didn't take me to the train station. They took me from downstairs to upstairs, from arrivals to departures. But the dude escorted me. He's like, "We're going to make sure you get on this train." I guess they since they're already having a problem, they're like, "There's no reason not to make sure you get on that train." And to be fair, I mean, I'm a dumb idiot. I could miss the train. Anyway, so a similar thing. They're like, "Yeah, we're going." So this guy sat at the train station until I got on it and left, and that's it. And I don't want to talk about this, so just wanted to let you guys know what was happening. See you guys later. Bye.